Hello and greetings from Percentilers. My name is Mayank Raj Singh and this is 19th video of 100 LRDI CAT challenge for CAT 2020. So I hope you are following our videos, you have watched our previous 18 videos, have learned from them. Your love in the form of your likes and your comments we have been receiving. Thank you so very much for that. That keeps us encouraged to do more and better. So this is set 19. I have named it Cricket Stars, and if I remember correctly, this was asked in CAT 2003. Back then, CAT was becoming interesting, especially in the LRDI area, when DI and LR were actually merging to become one act. Read this. I would like to draw your attention to one thing where, in my experience, people keep getting confused. When they read this line, no two players score the same number of runs in the same game. Okay, so in a particular match, two players do not score the same number of runs, but one player may score the same number of runs in different games. I hope that makes sense to you. Another thing is, a lot of people take this on a wrong note. So his scores are arranged in a non-increasing order. People think non-increasing order means decreasing order, but not necessarily. Okay, so a non-increasing order means either decreasing or remaining constant. Okay, so not necessarily increasing, so decreasing or remaining constant. So it's like what if the numbers are 5, 4, 4, 3. So this is a non-increasing order. Okay, so this is decreasing or remaining constant. So increase nahi hai kahin par bhi. Alright, this is a mixed graph, a triangular graph. These are the top 3 players in the game in which India played against Pakistan. Yuvraj, Virender, Kaif in the bracket. The runs scored by them. And in between, this 90% means the total runs scored by these three, which is 40, 130 and 28, which makes a total of 198, is actually 90% of the team score. Okay, so from here you get team score as 220. ऐसा ही हम साउथ अफ्रीका के लिए भी कर सकते हैं और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए भी कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज एन इंडिकेटेड डेटा जिसको मैंने टेबल में कन्वर्ट किया है. सो दिस इज द टेबल. बिफोर सीइंग द क्वेश्चंस आई वुड लाइक टू फिल आउट दिस टेबल. ओके, सो यहाँ पे मैंने क्या क्या चीजें ऑलरेडी लिख दी हैं. देखिए, आउट ऑफ द 5 सम 3 बैट्समैन स्कोर्स वर मेंशन्ड, द टॉप 3 ones, तो वो मैंने लिख दिए हैं सारे. The sum of those 3 scores, that also I have mentioned already. Okay, now other numbers I will try to find out. So in the first one it's 90%. So the team score, if 90% of the team score is 198, then team score is 220. So I get this number. Total team score for here is 220. Similarly, if you find this is 70%, so here it will be 0.70 equal to 175. You can find the value of t as 250. See, 30% of 250 is 75. 75 runs कम करेंगे 175 बन जाएगा. Similarly, this 192 is 80% of something. We can find out. So 240. So 240 must be the team score in the team in the match in which India played against Australia, which means that the runs scored by the players other than top 3, here 10% of this, that means 22, here 30% of the total, that means 75, and here 48. Okay, which means that apart from the top 3 batsmen, nobody scored more than 22 runs. So I would write 0 to 22 for Sachin in the match against Pakistan, and for Rahul also I would write 0 to 22. इन दोनों ने मिलकर 22 बनाए हैं, तो 0 से लेकर 22 तक किसी का भी स्कोर हो सकता है. Their sum is 22, that we know already. South Africa. So 75 runs to be made by these two, I'm sorry, Y and V. But 49 is the third highest score. That means none of these two must have made more than 48. So I would write 0 to 48 in both these rows. I hope it is making sense. I repeat, 49 runs was the third highest score and no two batsmen have to make the same score. So 0 से 48 के बीच में कोई number होगा, Y के लिए भी और V के लिए भी, so that their sum is 75. Okay, so here also it's going to be 0 to 48 because the third highest score is 50. But nobody could make more than 48, hence 0 to 48 here. Yuvraj का जो sum of the 3 scores it must be. What if he makes 0 in the middle match? Then his score is 127. Or if he scores maximum 48, then his score is 175. तो इस तरह से मैं सारे सम लिखने वाला हूँ. So it's 130, 226. You can check any point of the time. You can pause the video and check if these numbers are right according to you or not, and if not, you may want to figure it out. For S, it would be 125 to 147, and for R, Rahul, it would be 104. That is the sum of these two numbers, 55 and 49, to 126. What if he makes the maximum, that is 22, in his first match? Alright, then we have R index and M index. So R for range and M for median actually. That is why these names. So range, you know, is the maximum minus minimum. अब क्योंकि 3 numbers में से एक number हमेशा ही मालूम नहीं है. Let me just tell you for why. How do I find out R index? Range, that means maximum score. Now clearly his maximum score is 87. But minimum I'm not sure. It could be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 40. Or he must have scored. He could have scored in the South Africa match more than 40, between 40 and 48. तो अगर उसका minimum 0 है, in that case the range would be 87 minus 0. Or worst case his minimum would be 40. In that case the range would be 87 minus 40. Okay, so R index has been defined as maximum score minus minimum score across the 3 matches. Here it would be to 130, and from वो देखना पड़ेगा हमें. I think it has to be 82. 48 माइनस कर देंगे सीधे. हो सकता है दोनों मैचेस में इसने 48 बना लिए हों, ऐसा भी पॉसिबिलिटी है. ओके, सो आई एम राइटिंग डाउन आर इंडेक्स फॉर द अदर प्लेयर्स ऑल्सो. सो फॉर के इट इज 23 to 51. फॉर एस it is 53 to 75, and for R it is 33 to 55. Okay, you can pause the video and check the numbers. Only if you're satisfied, move ahead. M index, the median number. So which would be the median score? Median score is neither the highest nor the lowest. So median score for Y would be 40 to 48. Let me explain it to you why. See, what if he scores 0 in the South Africa match? Then the median score would be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 South Africa match में उसका जब तक 40 score नहीं बनता है तब तक median score 40 रहेगा. The moment he scores 41 in South Africa match, the median becomes 41, and he cannot score more than 48 in the South Africa match. So 40 to 48, all are possible values for the median M index for UV. Similarly, M index for V, this is interesting because it could be 0 to 48. ऐसा हो सकता है कि उसने दोनों में 0 बनाया हो, साउथ अफ्रीका एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया दोनों में 0 हो. अगर दोनों में 0 होगा तो मीडियन भी 0 है, और दोनों में 48 होगा तो मीडियन भी 48. और 0 to 48, all the numbers are possible. Okay, for K it is going to be 28 to 48. So 28, you understand why. What if he scores 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 something like that in Australia match, or if he scores more than 28 in the Australia match, then he would be having the median as 48 only. So I'm writing down the median scores for Sachin and Rahul also. So for Sachin and Rahul it is fixed, क्योंकि देखिए no matter how uncertain is his score in Pakistan's match, it cannot exceed 22. तो minimum का value fixed है, वो पाकिस्तान वाला score ही है. So 50 becomes the clear cut M index for Sachin, and same with Rahul, 49. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this table, and now we are ready to see the questions. Okay, so table मैंने reference के लिए ऊपर लिख रखी है. For how many Indian players is it possible to calculate the exact M index? We just did it, and we know that it's 2 players. So third option becomes our answer. Sachin and Rahul are the 2 players actually. Second question, among the players mentioned, who can have the lowest R index from the tournament? Lowest RI किसका हो सकता? Okay, देखिए इस question में थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है लोगों का सोचने के लिए, because these kind of questions you have to think in extremes. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा, कम से कम, on these lines you have to think. So just imagine, can it be Yuvraj? R index of Yuvraj starts at 47. Is it possible that युवराज के अलावा बाकी सबका R index 47 से ज़्यादा हो? V का तो डेफिनेटली होगा. हिज मिनिमम इज 82. Even K can have a 51 R index. S and R, they are Sachin's R index starts with 53, so definitely more. And Rahul's R index can also be more than 47. So yes, Yuvraj can have the smallest R index. तो इस तरह से हमारा ये दो ऑप्शंस तो चले गए. Okay, so CAF, Rahul और Yuvraj, and CAF or Yuvraj. So I think CAF we don't have to check. Rahul we should check. So Rahul starts at 33. Can he have the smallest? तो जब 47 smallest हो सकता है तो 33 तो smallest हो ही सकता है. So definitely I think first option becomes the answer. Also, we had another way of thinking about this. If you see Viru, okay, so his R index starts at 82. There are in fact three people whose upper limit is less than 82. 51, 75, 55 पे खत्म हो रहे हैं K, S और R के, और इनका शुरू 82 पे हो रहा है. How can he be minimum ever? So V cannot be our answer for sure. Similarly, S, if you see Sachin का R index जो है, it starts with 53. And if you see, CAF's R index ends at 51. So the maximum of CAF is smaller than minimum of Sachin. How can Sachin be the minimum ever? Hence, except Sachin or Virender, everybody else can have the minimum R index. So we get to know our answer this way also. So first option, CAF, Rahul or Yuvraj becomes the answer. Third question, how many players among those definitely scored less than Yuvraj in the tournament? और सिर्फ इस क्वेश्चन के लिए I had made this column of sum. You see, तो ये तीनों कॉलम्स पे एक एक सवाल है. So R index पे हो गया, M index पे हो गया. Now this question is on sum. So definitely less than Yuvraj. Again we have to see the extremes. So Yuvraj का minimum score 127 है. Okay, now let us see whose maximum possible sum is less than 127. So we find CAF, but CAF is touching 127. So unfortunately we cannot count CAF, because what if his sum of the three scores is 127? Then he is not definitely less than Yuvraj, and Yuvraj also is 127. नहीं कह सकते ना. But yes, we can definitely count Rahul, because his upper limit is 126 and Yuvraj's lower limit is 127. Okay, so definitely Rahul did score less than Yuvraj in the three games together. So second option, one player definitely. CAF का थोड़ा boundary case हो गया, otherwise he could also have been counted. So that would be all for this set. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the making of the table. So you must have realized that the set is not difficult. It's the visualization of the solution. अगर ये table आप visualize कर लेते कि ऐसा बने तो अच्छा हो, तो आपको भी शायद मुश्किल नहीं होती. Alright, so guys, that would be all. Thank you so much for watching. I would like to inform you, if you want to join our WhatsApp group, then you can click on the link which is mentioned in the details of the video on YouTube. Also, you can subscribe to our channel by just clicking on the link which is showing right now on your screen. So guys, this is Mayank Raj Singh signing off. Thank you so very much.